This is Real News Media TV, coverage you can trust. Please like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Select all for daily news updates. Nurse assistant charged for fondling 15-year-old. The male nurse assistant accused of sexually assaulting a 15-year-old patient at the Noel Holmes Hospital in Hanover was charged on Monday and is slated to appear in court on Wednesday. The accused has been identified as 45-year-old Damian Bigby of a Hanover address. He is facing a charge of indecent assault. Reports are that the 15-year-old student was admitted to the Noel Holmes Hospital on May 19 after she reportedly ingested pills in an attempt to commit suicide. According to the allegations, Bigby fondled the girl while she laid in bed around midnight on May 21. The child reported the incident to nurses and her mother the following morning. The mother then made a report to the police, who arrested Bigby on May 24. The Western Regional Health Authority launched an investigation into the incident. Police identify 6 arrested in $1.8 million Ganja Bust. The 6 people who were arrested during an operation at Spring Farm Boulevard in St. James were charged with breaches of the Dangerous Drugs Act on Monday. Charged with possession of ganja, dealing in ganja, and cultivating ganja are 55-year-old Rashford Galloway, 43-year-old Gary Lewis, 22-year-old Dovia Watson, 31-year-old Wayne Pinnock, 32-year-old Lance Foreman, and 30-year-old Kadian Benjamin, all from St. James. The charges stemmed from a 12-hour-long operation by the Narcotics Police, which began about 2:30 p.m. last Thursday. The police reported on Saturday that a search of a premises had revealed potted ganja plants, a hydroelectric greenhouse inside the home, loose ganja in buckets and bags, and 40 vials containing hash oil, a byproduct of ganja. The police have estimated the value of the approximately 450 pounds seized at $1.8 million. The 6 individuals are to appear in the St. James Parish Court on Friday. St. Catherine laborer charged for shooting at cops. St. Catherine laborer 27-year-old Maurice Campbell, who is behind bars, has been charged for allegedly shooting at cops last year, July. Campbell, who surrendered to the police on May 13 after being listed as wanted in a case of murder, was charged with shooting with intent on Monday. In that case, Campbell, otherwise called Hussein, is being accused of opening fire on a police team on Portland Avenue in Kingston 11 on Monday, July 27, 2020. He fled before being apprehended. The Hunts Bay police previously charged Campbell with murder and illegal possession of firearm and ammunition in connection with the shooting death of 65-year-old Matty Ranglin, otherwise called George. The police say Ranglin was attacked in his community on Ferguson Drive in Kingston 11 about 2:45 a.m. on Sunday, January 24, 2021. Westmoreland man charged for rape of minor in home invasion. A Westmoreland man who broke into a house and raped a young girl at gunpoint has been charged. The 39-year-old man, who is from a Grange Hill address, has been charged with illegal possession of firearm, burglary, rape, assault at common law, grievous sexual assault on 3 counts, and buggery. He was charged on Sunday and his court date is yet to be finalized. The charges stemmed from an incident that happened about 10 p.m. on Thursday, May 20. The police report that the accused man allegedly went into the bedroom of the minor and raped her at gunpoint. The matter was reported to the police and a targeted raid was carried out by the cops on Monday, May 24. He was then pointed out during an identification parade on Thursday, May 27 and was subsequently charged on Sunday, May 30. Soldier among 2 charged after being held at a legal party in St. Thomas. A Jamaica Defense Force soldier is among 2 persons charged after they were allegedly held at an illegal party in Ramble, St. Thomas on Monday night. They are charged with breaches of the Disaster Risk Management Act, the Noise Abatement Act, and selling alcoholic beverages without a license. It is reported that sometime after 9 o'clock, the police went to Ramble where an illegal party was in session. The police say more than 100 people were in attendance. The patrons ran when they saw the police. The soldier, who is said to be the promoter, was held along with another man who was selling alcoholic beverages at a makeshift bar. The musical equipment and alcoholic beverages were seized. The men were taken to the Yallahs police station where they were charged. They were later offered bail in the sum of $100,000. The men are scheduled to appear in the St. Thomas Parish Court on June 25. Junction taxi operators withdraw service over poor conditions at taxi park. Scores of taxi operators in the south-central town of Junction have withdrawn their service in protest of the deplorable condition of a taxi park in the area. President of the Southern Taxi Association, Charles Powell, told the news that some 250 taxi operators have parked their vehicles, demanding the attention of the St. Elizabeth Municipal Corporation to address their concerns. He said there is no suitable sanitary facility at the taxi park for commuters and taxi operators. He also said that taxi operators are being targeted by the police, who insist that the taxi park must be used. Saltspring man slain in front of kids. Gunman snuffed out the life of a 26-year-old man in full view of 3 children in Saltspring, St. James on Monday, spraying him with bullets during a brazen daylight home attack. The deceased has been identified as Daniel McDuffus, also known as Don, a supermarket attendant of Church Lane in the Megitop section of Saltspring. Garnet Nicholson, the deceased father-in-law, told the news that McDuffus' death has come as a huge blow. Him is like a father to my daughter 3 children them, and the children them did they right beside him in the house when them shoot him up, said Nicholson. The children them traumatized. It's the first them experience such a wicked act, and them did very close to Dan because him take care of them very well. Nicholson said that he was about to head over to McDuffus' house when he heard gunfire. At first, me hear them out of the road, then me hear them in the lane. A little after that, my daughter come ask me say, if me no know say them shoot up Dan, Nicholson said, adding that he ran over to the house immediately to find a blood-covered McDuffus lying beside the bed with the children next to him, staring in shock. According to the police reports, shortly after 9 a.m., a group of heavily armed men invaded a section of Megitop and opened gunfire at residents and several premises. They then walked to Church Lane, where they shot McDuffus inside a small board dwelling house. McDuffus was transported to the Cornwall Regional Hospital, where he was pronounced dead. A police source told the news that based on information they have gathered, the shooting is linked to an ongoing gang feud in the community. The Saltspring murder comes sharply on the heels of another deadly shooting incident in the Mount Salem community, which is still under the Zone of Special Operations Security Initiative. Reports are that about 8:25 p.m. on Sunday, 23-year-old Daniel Collegeman Lawrence of a Clark Street address got into an argument with another man. During the argument, the man brandished a firearm and opened fire at Lawrence, killing him on the spot. The killings brings to 72 the number of persons murdered in St. James since the start of the year. Please remember to like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Select all for daily news updates.